delayed sentence. I told her there would be a fine of $200. She said she wants to take that. So can we do her case and get her out of here?
Okay.
All right, this is the People versus Javelda Dotson, ticket number U567-10720, count 1, narcotic and drug related violations. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Zaranek.
Bob Zaranek for Ms. Dodson, Your Honor.
Ms. Dotson, say your name.
Javelda Dotson.
All right, the court has offered that a 3-month delayed sentence where you would pay a fine and this would be dismissed off your record in 3 months, or it'll be dismissed upon payment. And you indicated you did wish to take advantage of that offer, is that correct?
Yes, to pay the fine, yes.
Raise your right hand, ma'am.
Huh?
Raise your right hand.
Okay.
You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to the court about, well, the attorney is present, about your case and your rights. Is that correct?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, the court's going to direct your attention to the date of December 14, 2020 at 2:30 p.m. On that date and time, were you at a location on Ellery Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did you have a narcotic and drug related violation?
Yes.
Satisfied, Mrs. Zaranek?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court's also satisfied with the factual basis, will accept the admission. I'm gonna set this for a 3-month delayed sentence. So that means you have till October 26th to pay the $200 fine.
Okay, just don't.
Yes. Ma'am.
Once you pay it, this will be dismissed off your record. Do you have any questions?
Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
You are all set. Good luck.
Thank you. You say October the what?
26th.
October 26th. I'm go back on Zoom or just what? Just pay it?
Yes, actually, you're right. You do have to come back on that date to make sure you paid it because it's a delayed sentence.
Okay, October 20. You say October what?
October 26th at 8:35.
October 25th or the 6th?
626 SIX 6.
Okay, thank you. You have a blessed day.
Thank you. Good luck. All right, Miss.
I think Mr. Durden's ready if he's back on. I know he had to check in at work. Oh, there he is. I think he's ready.
Are you done? You done with me, Your Honor? Thank you.
All right, Miss Bates. Oh, you're here on. Okay, before we just, you're here on Durham. Did you need to speak to the prosecutor?
No, Judge. Durden's ready for a plea.
I know. I was speaking to Attorney Melanie Bates.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I don't know where she is. All right, this is the People versus Eric Durden, ticket number SP1144892, count 1, driver license suspended, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, and count 3, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Zaranek.
Bob Zaranek for Mr. Durden, Your Honor.
Eric Durden.
The court has offered, there is an offer of, if you please, to fail to display, which would be amended from the driving while license suspended, and then the counts 2 and 3 would be dismissed without prejudice. Did your client wish to avail himself to that offer?
He would like to avail himself of that offer, Judge. Thank
Raise
you.
your right hand, Mr. Durden. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mrs. Zaranek today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes,
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
yes,
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
yes,
Only that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea.
yes,
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of December 17, 2020 at 11:33 a.m. On that date and time, you at or near the location of Woodward and Warren in the city of Detroit.
yes,
You drive a 2005 Pontiac vehicle.
yes,
Your license suspended.
yes,
You satisfied, Mr. Saranic?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
For example, satisfied the factual basis, will accept the admission to count one, will dismiss counts 2 and 3 without prejudice. You stipulate the probable cause, Mr. Saranic?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, they're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. As indicated, there will be a $200 fine. Can you have that paid by August 24th?
yes, ma'am.
You have any questions?
No, ma'am.
We're all set. Good luck.
Thank you.
Mr. Rivers, are you ready or do you need more time?
I haven't had a chance to speak to counsel.
Okay, so we'll put him in the waiting room. Don't leave Mr. Zaranick. He'll have to just wait. We do have the officer here on his case. Again, his offer is a 3-month delayed sentence where this would be dismissed off his record after he pays the fine. He can either pay the fine right away or have 3 months, whatever he wants, but it would be dismissed. That's the offer. So he can go into a waiting room. You can go back into room number 4.
Tap your screen, Mr. Rivers, and rejoin breakout room number 4.
All right, we have Iron Dixon. You can turn your video on, Mr. Dixon. Because I know I had offer for you. Mr. Dixon, good morning. So,
Good morning.
all right, before we get started, now
I'm not sure.
tell you what your offer is. You can take the offer, we can do it right now, or I can put you in a waiting room or breakout room so you can speak to the attorney further if you have. What would be offered is,
Okay, Alexander, you have that.
okay, so you have, driving while license revoked and,
Hold on.
wait a minute, let me make sure. Oh, yes, the same person. Okay, you have the driving while license revoked and then, defective equipment. What the court will do is offer that if you make admissions to count 1, which the revoked license, that would be amended to fail to display, no points. I would give you a fine of $200. You can have it paid by August 24th, or you can have it paid, if you needed more time, I'd give you more time. And then the rest of the count would be dismissed without prejudice. So did you want to take that or?
I'll take that.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, ever since I lost my license, I've been trying to get them back. I went through drug court with Judge Lloyd, and my probation officer said he was gonna help me get them. He never did help me get them. So I'm like lost on nowhere. I don't owe any fines or nothing. I paid everything. I just
Let's have a third ticket. Okay, so you must have a total of 3 tickets, because I see another ticket that's not here, but okay, so you said you want to take that? Okay, we can go on the record. Give me one moment. 'Cause I gotta print out your.
Judge, do you want me to stay here or go talk to Mr. Rivers?
We're gonna do his case really right now.
Okay.
The last trial, Raeigen, Alexander, did he check? Yeah, they're here. Okay, because the officer on the phone, let me tell you. Yes, that person. Okay, that sounds good, yeah. You only can do one at a time, okay. But,
I don't know, they don't have the same right.
all right.
Oh, thank you. All right, this is the people versus, Ira Dixon, ticket number SP 1277795, count one, drive with revoked license. And then, there's ticket number SP 1277779, count one. I think this is defective. Defective or missing equipment. Good morning, please. Oh, that's already in default, so it doesn't matter. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Zaranick.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Dixon, Your Honor. Please state your name, sir.
Hi, Ron Dixon.
All right.
Judge, it's my understanding Mr. Dixon wants to avail himself of the offer. He's ready to enter a plea.
All right, so raise your right hand, Mr. Dixon. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak to the court with Mr. Zaranick present about your case and your rights. Did you hear me? You've had an opportunity to speak to the court
Yes,
with the attorney present about your case and your rights. Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
no,
You're pleading of your own free will.
yes,
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
yes,
Understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
yes,
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
no,
Do you want to continue with your guilty plea knowing you're waiving your right to trial?
yes, I'm waiving my right to trial.
Okay, you still want to continue with the plea?
Yes,
I'm going to direct your attention to November 10, 2021 at 10:15 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Harper and Corville Street in the city of Detroit?
yes,
Driving 2002 GMC vehicle?
yes,
Your license revoked?
yes,
All right, you're satisfied, Mr. Duranick?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Also satisfied, will amend the account that failed to display, and you stipulate the proper cause as to the remaining count or other ticket to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Dismissed without prejudice, will proceed to sentencing. As indicated, there's gonna be a $200 fine. Can you have that paid by August 24th?
yes, Your Honor.
All right, any questions?
No,
You are all set. Good luck.
thank you.
Okay. See if there's any more trials on this.
So we finished?
Yeah, you're done. You can hang up.
Okay,
Christopher, yeah. I'm just trying to see ones that I had already, that we can make. Ms. Dukes? Ms. Dukes?
Yes.
Okay, so you can turn your video on. I'm gonna tell you what the offer is quickly. So you have account charges of driving while license suspended, no insurance, and improper plate. And not sure what this last one is, but the offer is that you make admissions to the civil infraction, and that's admitted to blockading, which is no points, but it's $175. They're also asking that you make admissions to the improper plate, and then everything else would be dismissed. what I would do is you play the blockading, you got 2 weeks to pay it because it's a civil infraction. I'll waive the fine for the improper plate, and then everything else is dismissed. So you would have to pay $175 and you have 2 weeks to pay it. So you can take that if you want. We can do it now. If you want to talk to the attorney and see what your other rights are, because you can also go to trial, then I can put you in a breakout room and you can wait and speak with the attorney. So it's up to you.
I asked the $175. I'm not sure if you have it in front of you, but this is from back in October. I
Right.
have.
It's a civil infraction, so you would have 2 weeks to pay it, $175.
Considering that I am low income, is there any way possible I could get a little more time to pay the $175?
I could give you either one more week, or you could do community service in lieu of the fine, but you would only have like 2 weeks to do the community service. Want to know how much community service you have to do?
You said 3, so a total of 3 weeks for the 175, and everything else is dropped.
Yes. Well, no, you would plead to improper place. I would waive that fine. So you would be pleading to 2 counts. Everything else would be dismissed because you have a total of 4.
Okay, and by doing so, does that mean it goes on my record or something?
It does. It does. Yes. So do you want to speak to the attorney further? I can put you in a breakout room.
Yeah, I'm just unfamiliar how this goes, so I'm sorry.
You're out. You can go in a breakout room. We'll wait. You can put her in a breakout room.
If I open the room, Your Honor, everybody's gonna go back into the breakout room, so.
Oh, okay, she can wait until we open up the room. Okay. Mr. Randall? Okay, you can unmute yourself, sir. All right, so you have, unless you have, do you have valid registration and insurance currently? Unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, I do.
I'm not talking to you, Ms. Dukes. I'm not talking to you. Mr. Randall, do you currently have registration or insurance? Can you hear me? Because if you can't hear me, you're muted. You need to unmute yourself.
Hello?
Yes, do you have registration?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, do you have registration or do you have insurance?
Registration.
You do have registration?
Yes.
Okay, so the offer is you plead to improper plates.
Okay.
It would be a $200 fine. The other count would be dismissed. I give you to August 24th to pay it. If you needed more time, I'd give you more time. You can take it. We can do it now if you'd like. If you want to speak to the attorney further, because you can go to trial if you want, then I can put you in a breakout room.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't really hear you. The phone was going in and out. I couldn't understand what you were saying.
Why don't you turn your video off? Because I think your connection's not that good.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say it again. You can plead to improper plate. That's the no insurance. It'll be amended to improper plate. It's no point. I would give you a fine of $200. You can pay it by August 24th. If you needed more time, I'd give you more time. And then the unregistered vehicle or entitled vehicle would be, that charge would be dismissed. You can take it now. We could do it right now if you'd like. If you needed more time to discuss your rights with the attorney, because you can go to trial, I can put you in a breakout room.
I'll take it now.
All right, this is the people versus Marlon Randall, ticket number SP 1325662, count 1, unregistered and untitled vehicle. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning. Please say your name for the record, starting with Attorney Zaranick.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Randalls. Please state your name, sir.
Marlon Randalls.
Judge, it's my understanding Mr. Randalls will avail himself of the offer.
Okay, Mr. Randall, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak to the court with the attorney present about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial? You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of March 9, 2022 at approximately 7:44 a.m. on that date and time when you added in the location of 7 Mile and Mound Road in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
You're driving a 2002 Dodge vehicle.
Yes.
All right, did you have insurance on that vehicle?
No, I didn't.
You satisfied, Mr. Zaranick?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied the factual basis, will accept the admission and amend the count to improper place. You stipulate the proper cause as to the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Dismissed without prejudice, will proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a fine of $200. Can you have it paid by August 24?
Yes.
Any questions? Any questions?
My phone without, could you repeat that, please?
Any questions?
No.
You're all set. Good luck. Okay. Ms. Bates,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. Were you ready with your client? You had Tori Durham.
Your Honor, I waited in the breakout room to speak with a attorney, but no one ever came in.
Our regular prosecutor is gone, and so we kind of have an attorney jumping in and out when he's here.
Okay.
They have an offer.
It looks like I have 4 tickets that are city cases and 2 of them are state cases.
Yeah, he just popped in, so
Okay.
I'll print out the ready for trials form. Did you have Tori and what? Tori and Durham.
Was it a trial?
Yeah, well, no, it's a pre-trial.
What's the name again?
Tori and Durham. Oh, no, it's a show. No, it's a pre-trial. DURHAM.
I need her SOS. She has a rental strike.
So we're working on that now, Ms. Bates.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, let me see. Waive our read.
Did you say as her case is normal?
Mr. Reed, turn your video on. Okay, good morning, Mr. Reed. The offer. So you have 3 tickets. You have drive while unlicensed, unregistered, untitled vehicle, and no insurance misdemeanor. The offer is if you plead to the drive while unlicensed, they'll be amended to fail to display. Everything else would be dismissed. I'd give you a fine of $200. If you could pay it by August 24th, that would be the date. If you needed more time, I'd give you more time. So if you want to take it, we can do it now. If you want to speak to the attorney further, you can go into a breakout room.
Yeah, can I speak to my attorney?
Yep, I'll put you in a breakout room.
Okay.
Mr. Robinson, turn your video on. All right, the offer for your case would be open intoxicant passenger. That's the offer from the prosecutor's office. I would give you a $200 fine. It would be due by August 24th. If you needed more time, I'd give you more time. If you wanted to take that offer, we could do it now. If you wanted to speak further with the attorney, you could go into a breakout room. You're muted. Look on the bottom left-hand corner. You gotta unmute yourself. Look on the bottom left-hand corner to unmute yourself. All the way in the corner, tap the screen, next to the video, there should be like a microphone, tap that.
Okay. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Did you want to take that, or did you want to speak to the attorney further?
So you say it's $250, right?
It would be $200.
200. Yeah, I'll take that. And you say August 21st?
You got it. I give you to August 24th. If you need more time, I give you more time.
Okay, August 24th. Yeah, that's fine. I just gotta write it down so that I can remember. That's August 24th, $200. That's fine.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Case file. Thorough.
Give me 1 second, Mr. Robinson. I had it and I've lost it.
Okay.
All right, this is the People versus Carl Robinson, ticket number SP 1269386, count 2, open intoxicated vehicle driver. Good morning, please say your name to the record, starting with Attorney Zeranek.
Bob Zeranek for Mr. Robinson, Your Honor.
Say your name, Mr. Robinson.
Carl J. Robinson Jr.
All right, you've had an opportunity to speak to the court with the attorney present about your case and your rights. Is that a yes or no? If we just had a conversation 30 seconds ago.
I'm saying I would I accept the
I
fine.
understand. We're going through that. You've had an opportunity to speak to the court with the attorney present on the record about your case and your rights. Is that correct?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
No, I'm not.
You're not pleading of your own free will? Somebody's forcing you to plead?
Yes, I'm pleading of my own free will. Sorry about that.
You understand that you're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to October 31st, 2021 at 8:29 p.m. On that date and time, you added near the location of 7 Mile and Road Street in the city of Detroit.
Yes, I was.
Are you driving a 2008 a Nissan vehicle?
Yes,
Do you have did you have open alcohol in that vehicle?
yes, I did.
You're satisfied, Mr. Saranic?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Also satisfied, will amend the count to open intoxicant passenger. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's gonna be a $200 fine. Can you have that paid by August 24th?
Yes, I can.
Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, okay, good luck. You can hang up. The last two I'll do. All right, Mr. Rundgren. For your
Yes.
case, offer is either a 3-month delayed sentence or once you make the payment of the fine, then this will be dismissed.
Okay.
You can either talk to the attorney further if you'd like, or we can do it right now.
Would I have to pay the fine right now?
If you paid it right now, it'd be dismissed, or you can have 3 months to pay it, and then it'll be this will still be dismissed. You can
Okay, can I do?
get-
Okay, the 3 months.
Okay, so that means you gotta plead guilty, and then it'll be dismissed when you pay it.
Okay.
This is the People versus Alexander Rundgren, ticket number SP 1276349. Let me make sure I get the correct count. This is loudspeaker. Good morning, please say your name for the record, starting with Attorney Saranic.
I'm Zaranick for the defendant, Your Honor. State your name, sir.
Alexander Rundgren.
All right, you've had an opportunity to speak to the court with the attorney present about your case and your rights. Is that correct? Or no, raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to the whole system.
Yes.
Okay, you put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to the court about your case and your rights, like 30 seconds ago.
No, I didn't speak to nobody.
You just spoke to me and the court, me, and the attorney was present. You
Oh.
had a conversation about your case. Is that correct?
Yes. Sorry.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yeah.
Understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial? You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yeah.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of November 10, 2021 at 12:17 PM. On that date and time, you added the location of Sherwood and Nevada in the city of Detroit. Were you near Sherwood and Nevada in the city of Detroit?
Yeah.
Were you driving a 2011 Ford vehicle?
Yes.
And did you use a loudspeaker without permission or unreasonable noise?
Yes.
You satisfied, Mr. Ryan?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, court's also satisfied. We'll proceed to sentencing. This is a 3-month delayed sentence. There's gonna be a $200 fine. You have 3 months to pay it, which would be October 26th. So if you pay it before then, you don't have to come back, but if not, you gotta come back at 8:35, okay? It's on Zoom.
Okay.
Any questions?
Nope.
You're all set. Good luck.
Thank you.
Ms. Day? There's no offer right now. Your client needs to take a defense driving course.
I told her.
Oh.
She just needs to get on the breakout room with her client.
Oh, okay. All right. We can set up some problems. You can hang up, Mr. Rundgren.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Last one, Miracle Raeigen. Okay, your offer is if you plead responsible to the civil infraction, then count one would be dismissed. Let me see.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, do you have your ticket?
Yes.
Okay. So if you're looking at your ticket, if you do the count two, which is no proof of insurance, if you pleaded the no proof of insurance, then the driving while no license never acquired, that would be dismissed.
I have insurance and my license.
You do have your okay, so I'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. Zaranick so he can look at that. And then he can make a motion.
Okay, thank you.
So everybody can go into a breakout room. Mr.